everybody, Brenton from Rocky Run Angus Ranch. It's been a couple weeks since I did my last video, but there hasn't been a whole lot going on besides working and feeding cows. Up until I think Tuesday or Wednesday this week, it's been absolutely bitterly cold, so I haven't been doing much of anything. But we're going to be working in the shop a little bit today. I'll show you what we got going on in there. But just real quick, like here, check out the trees. It's been foggy for the last 2 days. Doesn't Mother Nature paint a beautiful picture? That's awesome. Sun's out, dang near clear sky today. It's beautiful. It's about 15 degrees out right now, but there's no wind. Sun's shining, probably in your faces. Beautiful day. Can't ask for much nicer than this. Oh, we've got lots of snow in our yard. It's awesome. Not really, because when it melts this spring, it's going to be an absolute mess. Because right here is a low spot. It sits in here and runs across the driveway. Yeah, I know. Anyways, nothing we can't handle. So, anyways, I'm going to head in the shop. Well, I guess I'm just about there, so that's it. Hang out with me for a minute. I had to get some fuel for the tractor yesterday. Cube feeder. For whatever reason, the battery doesn't want to stay charged in that thing. Maybe it's the fact that I run the cube feeder off it without it being turned on. So, some lights turned on here real quick. I got my little brother coming out to help me today. It's gonna be a little bit of a job. So, anyways, got a little bit of Carnage here that we're gonna fix up today. I don't know if you can see any of that. Should be able to, huh? It's a little busted up. That's from whoever mounted this grab on here before I bought this tractor. Just bolted it right to the back of the bucket. They put those plates in the front, but that is not nearly enough. This stuff is not that heavy. 1/8 inch maybe, almost quarter. But you start bouncing it around, especially with the grab all the way open. That's a lot of pressure out there, slamming back and forth and grabbing bales and bouncing around with bales and stuff in there. Yeah. It's getting pretty bad. So I got a bunch of channel iron and stuff laying down here. That's what that's going to be for. I got a little bit of 4-inch there. I'm going to weld 4-inch on the back, so this upright has a channel to sit in. And I'm probably going to run some out this way as well, to help firm up the back. And then on the inside where those two bolts go through, I'm going to run 3-inch channel all the way across from inside to inside. It's like 8 feet, just shy of 8 feet on the inside. And then I'm going to connect it on the top and on the bottom as well. Or in the middle, and then go up the top just for some extra strength. So, got to get her fixed up. Got a lot of time left here yet to feed cows, so that I'm not ready to get rid of this tractor. It's probably going to be stuck here forever. So, keeps running as good as it does. It'll be here an awful long time. Sooner or later, I'm going to redo this grab as well. I hate the way this grab grabs. As you can see, it's kind of like like that. Instead of like a good grab where it comes down around the bale. This part here actually grabs onto the bale almost more than the tines themselves do. So it's kind of annoying. So I'm going to take and at some point cut this off, maybe extend it out a little bit more, and then tip it down so it's more of an angle, and then it'll curl around. It'll grab around the bale better, and it'll also come down and grab closer to the bucket better too. So anyways, we got some stuff to do today, so stay along for the ride. Okay, well, you can see this is tore out all the way over here, all the way down here, This is all busted out all the way over here. This weld, I fixed this before. This is busted out all the way down to over there. And look down on it. Looks like the ocean. It's a little wavy. This side isn't quite as bad, but it's still kind of ugly. So, I guess now we weld. Hey everybody, it's a couple days later here. Kind of got a fight with my razor, as you can maybe tell, when we switched to this part of the video from the last. But anyways, no, we kind of got rushed the other day when we were working on the bucket here. It was my son's birthday, and so we were trying to get done so we could get going for that. And I walked outside to go get some paint, and it was raining, freezing rain, and everything was an icy mess. So it went from birthday canceled to hurry up and finish up and get, so I get my brother home before it got dark and the roads really got crappy, which they were glare ice anyways. This is what the roads look like after we got all of that rain. A nice thick coating of ice. You've seen in that last video there, but we got it finished up. Not completely finished up. There's still a couple parts a couple things I want to do on it, just to finish it up to my liking. But it's really close, and it works really well. In fact, it just got done loading or feeding with it, and it's solid. I really like it. I'll show you what we got here. As you can see, put the channel on it, use this surface, and ran channel all the way down to the bottom there. That sits inside. Really makes a big difference. Welded up all the different cracks. Along down here it was cracked where the mounted to the bucket. As you've seen, it was really beat up. So anyways, I got that all welded up. We put these verticals on, and I put that on there to help gusset that, so I really strengthened that up, and it worked really well. Did the same on the other side. And then inside here, we got the channel irons that run the full width. That way it covers where the loader mount on, and where the grab mounts on. And it, I didn't weld it solid, but there's welds like right there, back there, all the way along. Now on the bottom, I couldn't get up underneath there to weld that, so I put some round bar in there. I welded that, 4 different pieces of that along there, and we set the grab back in there and bolted her up. It worked out really well. Like I said, it's really strong. The only thing I want to do yet is on that side I got a couple spots like where the cracks on the inside. I got to finish welding them up, and then I want to take some more of this 3-inch channel. I probably would not have to, because it's solid already, but I like to overbuild things sometimes rather than leave them the way they are. So they make me feel better. But I'm going to take some more of this channel and go in between here and then up to here and hit this angle again, to really stiffen it up on the inside as well. That'll connect those and connect up here. It should really make it good and solid then. But that's what it looks like. Nothing real special, but it gets the job done, and it sure made it a heck of a lot more stiff and firm. So this thing doesn't sit out there and bounce around like a rag doll anymore like it was, and tearing the back of the bucket apart. It doesn't look the prettiest, but heck, whatever, it works. So anyways, it's kind of where we're at. Got that kind of wrapped up. As you can see behind me here, I got the frame for the cube feeder yet that I want to work on. I'm waiting. I'm gonna get a quick attach, 3-point quick attach for the back of my tractor, Cat 2, and I want to use that on that frame. I'm just waiting to get one of those so I can make the mounts for it. That's kind of what the holdup is there. But I've just been feeding out of buckets. I run the cubes out of the feeder on the back of the pickup into the buckets, and then I just haul the buckets over and dump it in for the calves and the cows. So it hasn't been too bad. So it helps calm the cows down a little bit too. Get them used to me before calving. We're about a month and a half away from calving. I should start on March 20th. So looking forward to that. It's probably my favorite time on the farm here of the year, especially with cattle, is calving, bringing new life onto the farm. It's always exciting. My uncle actually, he texted me the other day and said I just had a calf, meaning he had a calf. And that's not good because he wasn't supposed to start calving until April 1st. Well, we kind of, him more so than me, maybe get a little lazy sometimes on pulling our bulls out, which once we drop our bulls into the pasture and we're in with the cows in June, they don't usually get pulled from the cows until we're into calving, which some people probably have different opinions on that. I know some people only leave the bulls in with the cows for a couple of months and pull them, and they don't see the cows again until the next summer, which, hey, if that works for you, that works for you. It keeps a nice tight group of calving, but I know I have some cows that kind of get a little bit later once in a while, and I'd rather have a little bit later bred cow than an open cow, especially with a smaller operation like I got. So anyways, that's what happened. He was a little late on pulling the bulls, and one of the earlier cows that calved must have took up right away and got rebred right away. So he's having a little bit of trouble with it since he just pulled his calves off a month ago. She's pretty wore down from the calf on there yet, and doesn't have a whole lot of milk, but he's been supplemented with a bottle, and calf's been nursing off the cow too, so must be a little bit of milk there. But anyways, it sounds like it'll turn out, and I hope it does, because if it does, he'll have a real nice replacement heifer next fall. So anyways, guys, just to show you again here a little bit, nothing too crazy. I was gonna maybe fill in here with something. I'll have to see what it looks like. Don't look too close at that. It's not real straight in there. But it works. That's all that matters to me. It doesn't have to look pretty to work, I guess. So anyways, I think we're gonna let you go there. I am trying to get some stuff together here to maybe get some videos going. I know I haven't had anything out lately. Been kind of slow on that. Again, there hasn't been hardly a darn thing going on around here except for feeding cows and going to work every day. So this has been pretty much my only big project here since I worked on the feeder frame, and I hope I can get working on that again here soon. So anyways, everybody, please drop me a comment, tell me what you think. If you got any other ideas, or hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and I sure appreciate everybody watching and enjoy the comments. I read them all. So anyways, everybody, take care, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.